Hey guys, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Sun's finally coming up. It was a little rainy this morning. Uh, Went through the Psalms and Proverbs like normal, but I noticed this morning that the peace deal going on still as they're trying to figure things out with Gaza, Israel, everything like that, which is amazing that it's gone as big as it has. And if you're into news at all, you see this huge argument, Tucker Carlson and different ones. And I've learned a lot from listening to all of those guys, and at different points, maybe you agree with all of it, maybe not, but they have fascinating stuff. What I wanted to point towards, though, is the verses Luke 21:24, and these were just quick Google time of Gentile verses, okay? Because what it looks like to me, what it points to is that there is a time of the Gentiles, and at some point that will come to an end. And so Luke 21:24 talks about scattering until the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled, meaning the scattering of the Jews. And I've been listening to like the Israeli guys, their podcast. I've been listening to Behold Israel for years. If you're a Christian, eschatology, end times studies concerns you because we're waiting on the Lord. Even the apostles, all of those guys, his disciples, they were all expecting him then. And so it's good for us to be eagerly awaiting his return. So then Romans 11:25 speaks about Israel's the hardening of Israel's heart until the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled. Daniel 2, there'll be a Gentile rule until the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled. And then it starts talking about the peace covenant. So I just want to touch on that, and we're just going to kind of keep this short. Probably dive into this on the next podcast. Please come check that out. Consider Jesus America. Daniel 9:27, there'll be a covenant. And so there's these peace talks and all of these things. And at some point, I don't think it's Trump, there will be the literal Antichrist in the man form, not the spirit of the Antichrist. We already see that everywhere now, but an actual Antichrist man. And he will actually have the peace deal that I think everyone's looking for now. So anyways, more on that later. Just wanted to bring up those